Konnichiwa. My name is Kaori Nagao, your international luxury home specialist. And today I have a very special guest, Steve Escalante from Growth Luxury Homes, and he will walk us through step-by-step the custom home building process. So Steve, thank you so much for having me. How are you doing today?
Very good. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
I'm Steve Escalante with Growth Luxury Homes. It's a pleasure to invite you to our one of our homes under construction. We're very, very excited about this home.
Wonderful.
It's what's called the Flying Sunset, is what we're calling it. But we've already kind of won a few awards here in town for the design and the concept of what we're doing in this home, so we're very excited.
Wonderful. Well, I can't wait for our audience to be, to see this beautiful project. First of all, talk us about Growth Luxury and your company.
So Growth Luxury Homes, we're a custom home builder here in town. We're a full design build. So what that means is we can take everything from your idea to full design of architectural, interior design, all the way through construction, and even through furniture as well. So it's very, very exciting. We're under one roof. We're able to take your concept and building your home and building your dream home and just make it fantastic.
Make your dreams come true.
Make your dreams come true.
Wonderful. How long have you been in Las Vegas?
I've been in Las Vegas since 1997. So I'm not a native, but I've been here, for some time. So I love the city. It's a phenomenal city.
Wonderful. So walk us through the step-by-steps of custom home design and building.
Perfect. Well, custom home typically starts, you got to start with your piece of land. Location is what they always say. Mm-hmm. So that's the first step in the process. Our process, what we typically do with clients, the client will come in, either they have their lot identified, and sometimes they don't have the lot identified. We usually like getting involved early on. Mm-hmm. It's very important for us to kind of understand the vision that the client has on the front end. We usually do a nice discovery meeting to really get to learn all about the client and just some of the things that are important to them when designing a home. Style, if it's modern, if it's transitional, so on and so forth. And as we're identifying lots, our architect team's involved, our interior design team's involved in really trying to look at things from all sides. Our concept is really to connect the minds of all of these disciplines and really kind of have everyone focused on the vision. The vision that the client's trying to set and the vision that we're trying to put in front of them as well. So that's part of the first process. Okay. And what we do a little different as a custom home builder is we kind of reverse engineer a lot of what we do. We like to say we bring the commercial approach to residential.
Yes.
What that represents is, you see these large casinos here in Vegas, they're built in like 18 months and they're massive with all the best finishes in the world. And it was hard for us when we started the company, like in the beginning, as far as the custom home side, was why is it taking a custom home of 15,000 square feet 5 years and this huge casinos is like 18 months? It makes no sense.
Right.
A lot of it is really in the process. And the founder and CEO Philippe, he really he's a mechanical engineer by trade. So the thought process is, how can I implement the same systems on a residential platform on the custom home building? And that really aligns with when you're truly trying to stay within a budget, when you're really trying to stay within a schedule, these processes, that's how you execute. That's how they do these large commercial, huge scale projects. And that's really what we've adopted and implemented within our whole operation. So it's very much schedule driven, it's very much budget driven, and we have all these systems in place internally. And typically when the clients come in the orientation, we walk them through these processes so they can really appreciate how much value they're going to get in building with us as well.
Oh, I love that. So after the vision process, walk us through the next steps.
So yeah, pretty much after they've designed their home, it goes in series of steps. So you start with your initial concept design. We have certain architects that just work on the concept. And then from the concept design, then it goes into budgeting. And it's a dance, I always say.
Yes.
You have the budget comes in high. Well, how can we get it within the parameters that the client really wants to achieve?
Right.
And there's a lot of value engineering, and it's a process. From that juncture, once the budget looks great, the plan looks great, then it goes into the next phase where now the architects, where they turn them into blueprints and plans.
Yes.
That's the next phase of the process. And then they start, looking at the mechanical, all the electrical, the plumbing, all the mechanical systems, that's the next phase in the construction process.
Wonderful.
All of this gets done before they send the plans into the permitting department as far as in the municipality. If it's Henderson, it's Henderson. If it's the county, it's the county.
Right.
And then from that juncture, we're waiting until, and while this process is happening, the client is now meeting with the interior design team, selecting their finishes and so on and so forth. And once construction starts, it's a fast track and it's a race to the finish line to build their home.
Wonderful. What's the average time frame from start to the end?
Depends on the home, but right now we're seeing in the market, it's taking about all in probably about 14 to 18 months on average.
On average.
And that's typical with like a 7,000 to 9,000 square foot. But we're building a lot of different type of homes. Some are much larger, which will take a little bit more time, but the process is still the same.
Any recommendations for our audience looking, watching our video today, as far as what to prepare or what other, things we should know about custom home building?
Yeah, I definitely think, if you're going to start the process with custom home building, a lot of people get nervous with custom home building, especially if they've had bad experiences in the past. That's where the processes come in place, and it could be a beautiful experience, to be honest. As long as when you come in with an open mind, and being decisive is very important in the custom home space, especially on the front end. If you're very clear on your vision, the rest, we take care of the rest. But if you're not sure and undecisive, that's where things, can take time, and the client usually is in control of that. So if you have a clear vision and you're decisive, the process can move very smooth.
Wonderful. All right, well, I'm super excited to tour this beautiful property.
We're
and
excited.
It's called the
Flying Sunset.
Flying Sunset.
Yeah.
Are you all ready to tour with us? Okay, let's go.
Perfect.
So we're here at the Flying Sunset, and we're gonna do a walkthrough right now. Can you tell us where we are exactly?
So right now we're in Spanish Hills, and this home, you could probably see it when you're driving across the 215, and everyone wonders like, oh, what's going on up there?
Absolutely.
That home. So, as you drive by the home, it's been under construction for some time, and it's really evolving, and it's gonna be pretty magnificent.
Wonderful. So we're just off of the 215 in the Tropicana exit, and this is a guard-gated community.
Guard-gated.
So it's very private.
Yep.
Wonderful. All right, let's go check it out.
Perfect.
So what is this space?
So we're walking into the garage.
Wow.
This is going to be about a 10-car garage.
Okay.
It has, as you notice, it's not like your typical garage. It has one huge door coming in.
Yes.
So it's going to feel kind of like you're driving into like a parking garage.
Parking your own, yes.
The owner of the home is a car collector. So, this is kind of a nice showcase garage, which is going to be beautiful.
Wonderful.
So we'll walk through. You see there's a lot of natural light. You don't see this kind of stuff in the garage.
Yeah.
Where you see kind of corner windows and whatnot.
So these are going to be windows right here.
These are going to be windows. So that way as the guests arrive into the home, they're going to be able to kind of see, the cars and whatnot. So it'll be really cool.
Wonderful. Comment below if you're looking for a 10-car garage like this one.
Yes, let us know. We're building a lot of them actually right now.
And then talk to us, are you going to have some like electrical cars here as well, like capabilities?
Yeah, they are. The owner also owns a lot of Tesla's electric vehicles. So this is going to be, you're going to have the charging station,
wonderful,
and battery storage. This home actually, and that's a very good point, it's actually a net zero ready home.
Oh, okay.
That's something that's important to us as a company. The homes that we build are net zero ready with the Department of Energy.
Okay.
So what that just basically represents is the performance of your home is going to be far beyond like pretty much most of the homes that are built.
Okay.
When you're at net zero, when you put the solar and the storage, just think of it as saying, hey, I'm not going to have a power bill.
Oh, wow.
On a big custom home to, have like almost a zero power bill is very impressive.
Absolutely.
And especially if it's a second home.
Yes.
And you're not there, you lock your keys, that's your biggest expense that you can really offset, which is great.
Wonderful. And before we start, can you tell us a little bit about the home and the specs of the home?
Yeah. So the home is about 15,000 square feet. It's on 2 levels. It's very much an indoor-outdoor feel. There is actually a roof deck that has a 360 panorama from the Strip.
Wow.
All the Red Rock Mountains. The reason why this is actually called the Flying Sunset is because the home, it's on a hillside and it's actually like literally flying. There's going to be a pool that's going to be overhanging pool.
Wow.
You see it off the freeway. It's beautiful. And you know, it's in the sunset because it's facing the sunset.
Right.
So the home is flying, it's facing the sunset, hence the flying sunset.
I love that naming.
And the home, it's going to be really cool because, you know, we had a really global international interior design team that was put together and assembled for this particular home.
Wonderful.
So when you see all the renderings of the home that, you know, the viewers are going to see,
yes,
they're going to see that it's just got a style that it's not seen too often here.
Yeah.
We're very proud of it.
Oh, we can't wait to see the renderings. Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
All right. So starting with the garage.
So this is the garage.
Okay.
You know, it's a work in progress. So you're going to see, you know, people working. This is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
How are you? Hey, my name is Sarah Mori, and I am the project manager of Flying Sunset.
What kind of process are we right now as far as construction?
Right now we're getting the lights ready. We're trying to get out of the roughs, go through inspection, and you know, continue on with installation and drywall.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh, fantastic.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
she's
you.
keeping things moving on the project.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Here is the kitchen living room area.
Okay.
We're coming through here on the house here.
All right.
So as you can see, this is very much indoor outdoor all the way through. This is actually going to be a two-sided fireplace.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So it's got kind of a double pocket door. So when each of the corners open, under roof, if you can kind of see how the roof line extends even to the outside.
Yes.
It's just an extension of the interior space. So when this is all open, it's just going to feel like you don't know what's inside, what's outside.
Gorgeous.
And then everything's going to kind of wrap around that centerpiece. This is the main living room area. And as you can see, it's very grand.
Yes, it is.
So as you come in, this is going to be a porte-cochere.
Yes.
Here. And this is all open. This is all going to be glass. So when this is open, you're going to walk into living room. The staircase is actually going to be here.
Okay.
This is going to be the staircase. When this opens up, this has 14-foot pocket doors.
Pocket doors. Wow.
Which is custom. You know, we import these from Europe.
Okay.
You know, so we import a lot of our own material from Europe, from flooring to window systems and things of that nature. So we're able to kind of execute a lot of these things and really bring value to the clients that we build in doing so.
Fantastic.
This is a huge fireplace, and you can kind of see the rendering there.
Okay.
This is like a 16-foot fireplace.
Wow.
Like the linear burner is going to be like literally 16 feet, and it's just going to be all fire.
Okay.
And there's going to actually be water. There's going to be water that comes from the front of the house.
Okay.
That flows all the way through here, all the way to the back pool.
Okay.
So when everything is open, you're just, you're walking literally over kind of a river that goes through. So there's a lot of earth, organic elements that are part of the house as well.
Oh, I love that. Wow.
So now we're going into, this is kind of under roof. You see the pocket door?
Yes.
All of this, if you can see how it extends from the high ceiling, we're outside now.
We're outside.
But when everything's opened up, you're not going to know what's outside, what's inside. So the house is going to feel so grand.
Yes.
This is going to be your view. You have the view of Mount Charleston, the Red Rocks.
Beautiful.
This is actually going to be like a sunken lounge. So you're gonna basically have like a sunken fireplace lounge that has water all around you, and you're gonna feel suspended because the pool is gonna go from that corner all the way across. It's gonna be kind of a glass pool, and it's just gonna be flying. So when you're here, all you're gonna see is water all the way through, which is
gorgeous,
magnificent.
I mean, look at the stunning views from here. Like you said, Mount Charleston, Red Rock. We've got the 215 here, and just the whole panoramic mountain views.
Yep.
And I can't wait for our audience to see the sunset.
The sunset is gonna be amazing for sure.
Right.
So now we're going into the master wing.
Okay.
And pretty much this whole side of the house is all master. So you can kind of see it, you feel kind of like you're going into a suite in a resort.
Yes. Wow.
Couple things to note: wide hallways.
Yes.
It's just not your typical, but the feel here is just going to be very open. This is the master area, master bed here. It's on a platform.
Okay.
And as you kind of walk through here, you're going to see, it's just going to really take advantage of the beautiful views. So this is how you wake up in the morning.
Your morning views here. And then what is that hole over there, Steve?
So that's interesting. The hole there is actually going to be a tree that's going to be coming through the house all the way through. Okay,
what kind of tree and how tall is it?
It's going to be probably a palm tree that's tall. It's going to be very, very tall.
Yeah.
The original concept that was going to be a little bit more of kind of a, I don't know, I don't want to say like a bonsai tree, but like something very green.
Okay.
And just kind of bring it all in, because you have a lot of water, you have fire, and
Yes.
and we really wanted to bring as much greenery into the home as well.
Is this obviously a one-of-a-kind
One of a kind.
feature?
I've never seen a house with a hole and a tree popping through it. So
Yeah, okay.
it's definitely something that is unique for sure.
And again, because it's a custom home, you could do whatever, you know,
do whatever.
and design whatever your dreams are.
Yeah.
And this was one of the vision.
This is one of the vision.
Wonderful.
Definitely.
All right.
So we have oversized, you know, his and hers closets.
Okay. His and her closet right here?
Yep.
Okay.
His and hers closets. This is going to be the master bath.
Wow.
This is going to be a floating shower. The bathtub is actually going to be behind it, if you can see that.
Yes.
This is going to be all glass window.
Wow.
So it's going to be a kind of a floating tub that you're going to have beautiful
That's
views,
amazing.
yeah, in the evening.
Wow.
And whatnot for privacy. And there's a rooftop deck that just has a phenomenal view. Phenomenal view, 360.
360.
Yeah, you have
Wonderful.
strip views on one side, the red rock on the other side. So the owner really wanted to kind of really maximize every inch of the house to really, you know, take advantage of
Yes.
using every inch of the house as
Yeah,
well.
I just love the indoor-outdoor element, Steve, and obviously these windows.
Yeah.
You know, maximizing the views.
Yeah, and something that really makes it easy for the client to really envision their vision is the renderings that we put together for the clients with our interior design team.
Yes.
I think, you know, are just so industry leading that really kind of just really showcase the vision of the client, and when they're selecting material, they're able to really see how it
See
looks. And you guys will see it, you know, with all the images and stuff that
Wonderful.
we're displaying.
And how often do these revisions happen? Like, do you have like a...
Pretty much all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, our interior design team is pretty spot on. You know, when we meet with the client, and usually the first initial is usually spot on, because we're
Okay.
spending so much time on the front end with the client
Yes.
to really understand their vision of, you know, what they like. So by the time the interior design team puts the palette together, the material and everything, it
Right.
really resonates with the clients. And you know,
Okay.
they make modifications, but for the most part, the vision is really what's important.
Awesome. Oh, gorgeous.
So you have a very, very nice view of the strip.
Yes.
So nice.
It's gorgeous. So Steve, can you share with us what the timeline for this project to be finished?
So this project will be done, we're hoping it's going to be wrapping up late summer
Okay.
of this year. So we're very excited about that. You know, we've had a lot of people ask if it's for sale. It's not, but if it were for sale, I'd probably say it'd be north of 14 to 16
Okay.
with just the level of finish and everything that's coming in the view. It's going to be a very unique home. For
I
sure.
know, and I can't wait to show you the final product when it is available and, you know, when
Yeah.
it's finished in the late summer. And then Steve, just last question for me. If you could kind of give the audience a kind of ballpark on your price range per square feet.
Yeah, you know what, and that's a very good question, Kaori. I think it's a little deceiving. You know, every home that's built is very unique, and it's something that, you know, price per square foot. We've had some homes that, for example, are high $600 a square foot, and we've done homes that are $1,000 a square foot.
Right.
So, you know, it's very hard to put a price per square foot because it's really going to be dictated by the client, and that's where the orientation comes in on the front end.
Yes.
Because the clients we're going to really educate the client, and that way they understand if they're going higher on price per square foot, what does that represent when it comes to material, or is it elements? Is it certain details, reflective ceiling plans, so on and so forth. So that way they understand that, you know, what you're getting for your money. Because we really feel important is when you're building a custom home, you really want to put your money into the right place.
Yes.
You know, because you want to, you know, try to give your home as much value. You want to, if you're building for $6 million, you know, you want your guest to come in and it feels like a $10 million home.
Right.
But they don't understand why, but it's these little details and elements. So that's, I would say, you know, that, you know, it's a range, but I'd say right now, you know, you're probably in the high sixes to about $800 a square foot. You can build something magnificent.
Wonderful.
You can go higher than that.
Yep.
But I think you can still build something magnificent for that.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and if there's any questions as far as, you know, wanting to build a home or what the process is, or just coming in and having a discovery meeting, let me introduce you to Michelle from our sales team.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I'm one of their fine home specialists, and yes, you can definitely give us a call. Our number is 702-222-2242. I'm happy to walk you through the process from start to finish. We'll have just a quick introductory, get to know what your design preferences are, location, and the star's the limit for you there.
Well, wonderful. Well,
Perfect.
thank you so much, Steve and Michelle.
Thank you.
today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Again, if you're new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe. And again, see you on the next one.